the critique real quick. One of them that I hear is that eliminating this requirement, one, lowers the standard when it comes to graduating from high schools and leaving it to district by district, and then they also will say the majority of high schoolers pass this test on their first try. So how would you respond to those critiques?
Well, and there were two things. One is it lowers the standards. It does not. There's state frameworks that have to be adhered to in every content area, not just math, ELA, and science. So it doesn't lower the standards in any way. What it does is it penalizes kids who might have an IEP or may just not sit well for 8 hours of testing. The second, you got to remind me what the second part was.
The other one was they bring up the point that majority of high schoolers typically pass the test on their first go-around.
Yes, and that happens in the very wealthy communities. If you want to compare school districts, you've got a very wealthy community and compare it to a very low-income community where classes may be double the size, and the lower income people, the kids may not have a place to sleep at night, they may be couch surfing, much higher needs, and not the same resources to support students. There's a difference. For some reason, you never find the wealthy communities, Wellesley, Dover, Sherburne, Concord, Carlisle, they never have trouble with MCAS. And there's a reason why. In lower income school districts like Lawrence and New Bedford, yeah, they sometimes have a problem with MCAS. It's a much more challenging population. That's the difference. And we don't need to penalize kids who are in those school districts. What we do need to do is support them better. And it's simple. Smaller class sizes, more personal attention. That's the simple answer. And if we're not doing that, don't just whip them harder to hope they're going to suddenly do better. You need to offer more supports.